Not just in the United States of America, but centers that TimesNow has tracked down in Brussels and London. This after your channel brought you the story of the pro-Pak Indians running for cover, more skeletons tumbling out of the closet. As not only do fresh names emerge, but the Indians who visited these funded seminars with five-star treatment in the United States were also regulars in London and Brussels. In fact, a professor of social and cultural anthropology in California, Angana is a known India beta, a regular at the ISI-sponsored cultural and academical dues. In fact, the FBI, in its criminal complaint against FI, refers to a human rights activist who has been codenamed Mary of being propped up by the ISI to launch an anti-India campaign before the United Nations. Then also from Angana partner, there is Richard Shapiro, a professor at the Anthropology in California Institute who was also denied entry to India in 2010 for his anti-India pieces. He unabashed support to his partner's anti-India activities.
I was told initially also, when I first came into contact with them, that donations are being made by Kashmiri diaspora in USA and other European countries, number of European countries. They were contributing. And I met some of them, a large number of them, during my visit to USA. And they also claimed that they have been contributing heavily for the KS seminars and KS activities.
What was the basic idea of just donating the money for this? What was the basic idea you think that was?
Basic idea, what we were told, was that to initiate a process of dialogue between the civil society of India and civil society of Pakistan, as well as the people from both sides of Jammu and Kashmir state.
My reaction is, I went with this impression that the seminars were being organized for better relations between India and Pakistan. And I would always say that any other seminars anywhere, even in Kashmir, Jammu or Delhi or anywhere, wherever there are seminars, even here we have seminars for better relations for India and Pakistan, because we want peace in the subcontinent. We want peace between India and Pakistan. And I thought many people who attended the seminars, like Mr. Ved Basin, Dr. Rekha Chaudhary of Jammu University, and many of the Indian origin who were my friends, would definitely not have attended such seminar had we known his links like that.
Meanwhile, a diplomatic row also breaking out between India and Pakistan, with both countries stating charges over ISI-backed Ghulam Nabi Fai's arrest. Pakistan openly applauding his efforts, calling him a well-wisher of Kashmir, a gesture which has been met with outrage here in India.
The status of Jammu and Kashmir is very clear. You know that the state of Jammu and Kashmir is an integral part of India. Well, I have no comment on that except to say that the facts speak for themselves.
Opposition parties have slammed the government for allowing the Indians to attend these seminars organized by the ISI abroad. Meantime, the government has refused to comment on the matter, calling it a private affair.
Would like to know the response of the government on issues arising out of the arrest of Dr. Ghulam Nabi Fai, who was arrested by the FBI. And he has been happily inviting and extending hospitality to many Indians. But certainly in the interest of the country, the Home Ministry will come forth. And of course, there is a provision of the FCRA in which details are given to the ministry for any such venture when people representing the government or even non-governmental organizations go. Even the funds coming to the non-governmental organizations are regulated under FCRA. So all this needs to be probed.
Do you think the Indian interests have been compromised by those participating in seminar circuits now that...
No comment. This is a private affair, you see, because it's a private organization. The government need not comment on what happens in private organizations.